It's the final countdown. Have I been rehearsing that? Da, 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 da. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a very, hopefully short and sweet, final training vlog ahead of heading up to badminton next week. As you can see, my horse is not quite badminton ready yet. He is looking a little bit grubby. But we are up here at Team Bragg HQ for a dressage session this morning and a final jump this afternoon. I say this morning. We had a bit of a nightmare getting out of Cornwall. The main road, or the one and only road, in and out of Cornwall was shut. So we are a bit later than we planned to be. Hence, I did actually, when I found out at home that it was shut, literally just chuck Banks in the lorry and leave. Hence he's not very clean. I would have liked to bring him here a little bit cleaner. But it's not about that, it is about just doing our final bit of training and just mentally getting prepared for next week, which actually you've been helping with on the way up too, haven't you, Suze?
Have I?
The lovely Susie.
Oh no.
And dear little Piglet are behind the camera today. If I hold it in the right position. Oh my goodness, this is annoying when it does tingle tingle. I don't know, are you in focus? Yeah, I think you're in focus. It's because you've done the settings, not me.
Don't like it.
Piglet's scared of the camera. Anyways, I am meant to be on in 3 minutes, so I am going to brush the other side super fast. Yeah! And then tack up. What do you think of these? I didn't ask you. That colour?
Oh, I like them, yeah.
I don't normally,
Very different for you.
I know, I don't normally wear much different, and I was like, ooh, mountain horse. I like them.
Yeah, very nice.
Nice and, they're a bit higher waisted than what I'm used to. We're good.
I thought you were going to tell me you'd forgotten something.
Didn't think I had the dressage girl, but I have. It's all fine. Rather have too much than not enough, but yeah, but you're showing that I haven't cleaned my boots. Oh dear. But I'm literally just going to go through the test, I think, and then see if there's anything that, because we can't, you know, we're so close to it that we can't put in any massive changes. But just any little tips that Alex can give me that I can do a little bit differently. I need to practice the walks across the diagonal because I got 6.5 for both of those last week, and I think previously we've done that better. So obviously I haven't been practicing that enough. Well, I know I haven't. And then see if he's got any top tips for me for the give and retake too, because that's where I've got to learn not to panic and not look petrified. Yeah. The legs will be white as the boots by Monday. I promise, guaranteed. That is my challenge that Equilibrium have set me. Make sure that at badminton, but then we must remember to take the wraps off because you're not allowed to go down the centre line with them on. And you never know, if I make his legs that white, they might look camouflage. You might not even realise they're still on. So that is my challenge, to make sure that they are, the boots are almost invisible. Gonna be a lot of purple shampoo involved. But, as I said in the last video, I have just been doing my utmost to keep his legs as dry as possible. Washing has been kept at an absolute minimum. Also, don't recommend doing this at home, guys, but I know that he's a good boy. And I do have a hat on, so. Ugh. Actually, I'm just going to tighten that one up once he's out because I haven't put it on right from that position. Right, ready? Ready to get on? I didn't put his massage pad on, which I normally would, but we're a bit pushed for time, so we're gonna have to wing it, Banks. You're not meant to be muddy, you're meant to be clean. Have you spotted? Ah. So what have you spotted? Oh, Alex on a horse. Stand. Remember, you're not allowed to move until I say. And now you go that way, please. Ooh, Don't want to regret not having used a massage pad.
And it was very wet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That was like 3 days later, and you've had a lot again here.
Yeah, so yeah, we had about 14 hours non-stop rain. It's just like unbelievable, yeah. But apparently they didn't get it up north, but we got it down here, so.
Did Badminton get it? That's not
I don't
north.
think quite as bad as us, but yeah. But the next week the weather's good, apparently.
Yeah, it's meant to be hot.
Hot, so.
So I should have clipped, but hey ho. Still time, but I don't know. I think I'd rather have a lethargic horse than a fresh horse.
Yeah, you know, you'll be fine as well.
Yeah.
Because your course maybe 6 minutes or something? What's
6.5.
6.5 minutes, yeah. You'll be fine.
But he could have gone round Calmston again.
There you go.
I had to trot a lot.
So in your, obviously talking dressage, like in your your review of that dressage test, obviously I haven't seen it.
No.
But
yeah, I meant to bring the test sheet with me and then
what
forgot.
were the bits that you felt you needed to work on or you could have improved?
Across the diagonal we have to do trot, walk, trot, and it's 4 to 5 steps of walk.
Yep.
First one was good. Second one he said he was inconsistent in the contact and just like he just felt he sort of walked, but he went like almost
Sucked
backwards
back
in
at you.
walk.
Yeah.
So I didn't walk out enough.
Yeah.
Medium walk, free walk was all really good. Canters, again, give him retake. He told me not to look so petrified.
The judge did?
Yeah,
So you were
he called me over.
Did he?
Yeah.
He looked so scared.
He said, can I give you a top tip? I was like, yeah. He said, try not to look so petrified when you do the give and retake. What's the worst that could happen? I was like, well, we could leave the arena. Done that before.
Lose control, yeah. Okay.
But it is only one stride. He said I was doing it for too long as well.
Yeah.
He said that.
So it is literally one moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But apart from that, no, it was all really good. It was all nice. It was
excellent. And you feel that he's as good one way and the other and stuff like that?
Surprisingly, yes.
Yeah, good. So it's funnily enough, I worked on the trot, walk, trots with Sophie yesterday.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah,
for the exact reason that they suck back. And it's all down to really straightness.
Okay.
So when you want to do the transition, you already have to be straight and forward to the contact in the trot. So then when you walk, you just stay straight so the horse can stay straight and walk to the contact and then trot to the contact. The trouble is people come in and the horse is crooked. So when they come back to the walk, the horse can't walk because you're restricting one way or he's falling one way.
Okay.
So if you are straight, the horse will follow the contact big in and then into the trot, and you mustn't think about turning the other end.
No.
Until you're in trot, and actually keep the horse straight and just turn the shoulders.
Okay.
Don't think about, you don't want to be thinking about trying to bend coming into the movement each end and out.
That's interesting actually, because the second one, which was, I was coming towards where they were stood with the camera, you can see that I come back to the track too far up almost, so I obviously was planning my turn rather than finishing the walk trot.
Staying straight. So that's the key, is to just stay straight.
Yeah.
So you need to have prepared your trot down the sort of short bit of the long side, and then you just want to literally take the horse like this onto the next straight line, rather than trying to bend him left, get him straight, do the walk, trot, bend him right to go right. You just want to be like there. And actually, visually, it's better because you're actually going to turn the horse through the shoulders and use your leg to create any sort of bending his rib cage, rather than bending his neck and losing the shoulder.
Okay.
So that's how
we're a bit guilty of
it's
anyway,
how you
I guess, aren't
really
we?
want to be riding most of your corners anyway.
Okay.
Whereas people think neck bend is everything, whereas it's not. It's about the straightness.
Ends up
and
too bendy.
your leg being there, because you don't want to be throwing the horse. Balance is the most important thing.
Is that food?
The more you bend the horse, the more you're going to throw it offline and out of balance. So let's just have a little trot and canter round.
Yeah.
He looks quite relaxed in the arena, especially, I can't remember if I brought him down here or not before actually, but
we did the saddle check with Georgia
you did the
here,
saddle
didn't we?
check, don't you? Yeah. But are you looking forward to it yet?
Yeah, I am actually.
Good.
Are you? It's like not on camera.
It's really, the last week, 10 days is the most nerve-wracking, because if anything goes wrong with your horse in this period, you can't fix it before badminton. So it's a little bit tenderhooks, I would say.
Yeah. I would admit that I've been a little bit concerned of how much to do with him the last week,
Yeah.
because I feel like he's done a lot over the last couple of months.
Yeah, and I think the trouble is like we want to be prepared.
You're going to cough.
But at the same time, you don't want to overcook it with your horse.
Exactly. Especially when they do, you know, they've been there, done it and know what they're doing.
Yeah, so I think trying to keep the routine very similar is good.
Yeah.
And likewise the same though, I've just literally just came back in the yard there. I just canted Queen Diva.
Yeah.
Around the fields because the ground's really good.
Nice.
And it's about making sure that you want them to turn up feeling fresh, but you don't want them so fresh that you have a problem.
Yeah.
So you've got to balance it all. So just, yeah, it's trying to be confident.
Yeah.
Which is very hard when you're anxious about, you kind of treat them like glass, and you must still treat them like a horse.
Yeah, exactly.
That's going to do an event.
Exactly, and I think as well, I'm trying to tell myself, although I know it's 2 day, but it's just another 1 day event.
Exactly. You just got to do another dressage test, another show jump, and another cross country. Yeah, I mean, he looks great in his body.
Yeah, he's feeling really good.
Like really, yeah. I mean, actually, you know, he's really supple. He's naturally sort of swinging. And in those transitions, yeah, you're not even trying hard, but he looks great.
Okay.
In them. So the 50-metre circle from that point, you've obviously gone too deep here.
Oh yeah.
But we'll look at that. What you got to imagine really is that you want to just make it smooth.
Yeah.
And the biggest point at which the judge can see is whether you hit the 3/4 line here.
Okay.
You're lucky because, well, you should have the centre line mode.
Yeah.
Which makes it much easier to see the middle between the outside and your centre line. And as you come round, as long as it is smooth and you hit this point, then you should be a nice circle, and they'll see it as a nice circle. Whereas if you are too short here, they say, oh, circle too small immediately. You know, or if you're too out. So you've got to say, actually, this is where you've got to be aiming for. So when you come off the track, you aim for there, and then you get to this point, and then you just finish your circle off.
Yeah.
Keep it smooth, keep looking up, and you'll be fine. I think it's when you try to think, oh my gosh, I'm 1/2 metre short, and then you wobble the horse.
Yeah.
Again.
And it affects the rhythm then, I guess, as well.
Yeah, because balance is everything. So you must maintain balance. You can always put a bit more inside leg on to just encourage the horse to step by step get out 1/2 metre. You don't need to pull the outside rein and sort of force it. So within your warm-up, you want to be practicing 50-metre circles. You're already on it. So yeah, so that was fractionally big, yeah? Okay. Because this was going to be your point.
I went over it slightly.
Here, and then you kept going too deep.
Okay. So
this is your 3/4 line, and you've got to keep turning. And the only reason that happens, we'll have a look at it on the left, is because you have quite a bit of neck bend. Yeah. The shoulder keeps travelling further than his nose. Okay. So that's why you end up 1 metre or 1.5 metres too big. So do one from this side. And then keep him straighter in the neck.
So more outside rein?
Yeah. Yeah, still too big. Look how close you are to the side. Okay. Okay. But yeah, so I'm a bit different. Rather than say use more outside rein, Tina, just keep him straighter. If that requires using more outside rein, then do it. Okay. But I can't tell you not to use the other rein because it's important you use both reins. Turn, look up first, then turn. I think that's your problem.
Looking down at his neck all the time.
And you're over there, and you're not really aware of where you are over here. Yeah. So think about riding 1/2 a circle. Yeah. And another 1/2 a circle. So as you come round, the same way as you would ride 1/2 and 1/2, you must turn and look up before you commence the next way. So make sure you are travelling up the 3/4 line and then turning off it. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. And it's only your eyes that take you there. You don't have to actually take the horse there. But you need to make sure that when you get there, he doesn't keep going. Yeah, you're right there. He does want to turn his neck more. Yeah. Let's have a look at that on the left rein. So let's change the rein. Yeah, and that's good. because he needs to come off the boards and stay forward to the contact. That's going to be very important for your trot, walk, trot in a minute.
Yeah. Don't.
Okay, we'll do a 15-meter circle from this side of the arena. Remember, as you get there, just visually see you're on the 3/4 line.
Come on.
And then when you're on the 3/4 line, keep turning. Still about 1 meter.
Bit big.
1 meter, yeah. Down again, do one from, as you just go past the gateway. Don't rush, look up. Good, very good.
Yeah, I gotta look up.
Don't rush. Good. Yeah, and it's about spatial awareness.
Yeah.
Okay? Because otherwise you think you're somewhere, but you're not quite there.
Okay.
Sat nav goes off track.
More preparation.
Yeah, I mean, because the rhythm is good, but you've got to just make sure where you're looking is you're taking the horse, so you've got to look where you need to be.
Yeah.
And you'll make sure he's there, okay? All right, so we'll give him a little bit of a canter.
Yeah.
And then I want to just show you some ring craft.
Yeah.
So you can get a bit more expression, but maintain balance. Are you good?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, ponytail looks great, you're fine.
It was in my mouth.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, and he's not overbending anymore.
It's perfect in the frame.
Good, yeah.
Frame is good, bit looks great. He looks, he looks really good. Like, all you've got to make sure, and we're going to ride a few corners. This is where I'm going to help you with some ring craft a little bit, because you just don't want to get inside on the line with him out there.
Okay.
You need to make sure you're staying in the center and turning him.
Okay.
And we're just going to get a little bit more engagement by using those corners. But we're going to give him a canter first, get him forward, because I really want to look at those trot, walk, trots and these corners. And then I think then you're going to be magic.
Fabulous.
The rest of it looks great. And when we're cantering, we will have a look at the given retakes. And are they...
It's across the second part of the 20 metre circle.
You do a circle as you cross the centre line, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so here, in this, your hands are a little bit here.
Bracing again.
You need to move the hands down the reins and now look between his ears. When you look between his ears, it straightens your shoulders and you become more parallel in your reins. So your contact is level in the mouth, then he's straight and he's more uphill.
Yeah.
So keep thinking, look up. Whoa, hit the boards. And now in this canter, make him smaller, but sit tall. Ah, good. Sit tall around the corner, taller. Okay, so the reins are now in your belly again. And now you've got to really sit him smaller than you want to be so you can let go of the reins. Hands up. Yeah. Okay, now put him on a circle. Although you're on a circle, think about it as a quarter of a circle, quarter of a circle, quarter of a circle.
Okay.
Just so you don't over twist your body and throw him out. Because sometimes you have a habit of doing this.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it takes you there and you're a bit out of balance. Because you can use your peripheral vision without having to turn your head quite so much. Better. Now give the inside rein, then the outside rein. Good. Whoop, that's it. Then balance him up. Make sure you're not backwards in the rein and your reins are short enough that your elbows are in front of your rib cage. And then as you come over the centre line here, literally look between his ears, look at your quarter of a circle, give and take. Well, yeah. So you went a bit, I don't know what you were doing.
I went right then left.
But don't pin your hand.
He just felt on the forehand a bit, I didn't prepare enough.
Yeah, don't pin them. Keep your hands up and literally push your arms straight. Push your arms straight and then back again.
I need to keep my weight in the saddle, don't I?
Literally, relax your shoulders through the circle. Do one more circle, but just roll your shoulders.
Whee!
Yep, okay.
I'm not very good at that.
Yeah. but you kind of got to make sure that your hands are just a little bit more free.
Yeah.
Because when your arms go, your shoulders go, your body
Yeah.
goes. You just literally want to straighten your arms. That's it. Okay, so now what we're going to do to help you out, we're going to straighten the arms but look up. Keep your bum in the saddle then. Straighten your arms and look up. Yeah, it's all right. Okay, give him a little trot.
Yeah, he feels a little bit. Whee. Good boy.
That's it. Just have a rest yourself as well. Well done.
Good boy.
Yeah, it's a big ordeal for you to do that.
I don't know why.
It's like, ah.
Yeah.
But all the judge wants to see is you soften the contact and then
Not completely
allow
throw
the
it
horse
away.
to take it back up.
Yeah.
Rather than literally, don't chuck him out the front door.
Okay.
Because it's something that we do in our riding all the time.
Yeah.
But you must remain on your seat, and it's literally just it's a softening of the contact and retaking. That's what you want to think of it, not
Throwing
I mean,
it.
and the trouble is you've got to see a loop in the rain. It makes you feel that you've got to force your arms. You know, just sit there and just think, actually, I'm just going to allow the contact and then allow the next stride of him to take that contact back up.
Yeah, okay.
Don't
Yeah,
give
you
it
said that to me.
like this. It's got to be more natural. And if it's over like 1.5 steps or whatever, it looks smoother and natural. Don't feel that you have to be so clinical you get robotic.
Come on him.
Think about maybe like that you roll the hands in the give and retake.
Like a row.
Like just a roll. And don't make your arms go quite so straight. Just roll them like this, really gently, okay?
Not quite as dramatic.
Yeah. It looks like you're diving into a pool.
I did it, honest!
It is, yeah.
That would be why you said don't look so petrified.
I think so, because you look nervous doing it.
I do.
Anxious, but...
You know, we have left the arena twice and I've been bolted with and I've been at my first ever one-day event. I was eliminated because he slipped, freaked out, bolted.
I was shown this clip actually only the other day by someone, and Chris, and I also had this life on the left rein because he only liked the left rein.
No, I hated it.
Or hated the left rein.
It was documenting our journey of how many disasters we had on the left rein. And you did get shown that clip, yeah.
I did get shown.
And
that
then
clip.
also at Bovington a few years back, we had about 20 seagulls in the arena with us.
Oh.
And we survived all the way to the walk. I've even got a picture of me cantering, and I'm like, I'm so proud of you because you're cantering with seagulls. I had about 6 seagulls in the photo. And then we got to the free walk and he decked me.
He literally decked you.
He spun. He just did a 180 from nowhere.
So I can't cope with it anymore.
I was far too relaxed. And he was like, why are you not holding my hand anymore? Gone.
That's a nightmare. That is bad luck, really. Poor little Banks. But that's what's given him his edge. That's why he's so good. Okay, let's have a little nice trot transition, then nice canter transition. Look up. Good. Right, try not to pin the hands, because remember you've got to be able to give the reins because he's soft in it. So already just think, my elbows are ready to roll. Don't feel that you need to do it, but you're ready to do it. Yeah, so if he's running, then you've got to make him sit more than you need to.
Yeah.
So then you can let go of the reins and ride forward with your seat. Or allow him to be forward in the seat. Yeah, so for me there, he's too big in the canter.
Okay.
Okay, so you've got to think, make sure though you're turning left, think you're riding straight, so you use the outside rein. And I want to see the canter be smaller. Okay, are you going to do anything to make it smaller, or are you trying, or?
I thought I was.
Okay, well it looks a lot the same. It looks a bit more balanced. Yeah, okay, good. Now Phil, can you let go of the reins?
No.
Right, try.
Leaning on me.
Try. That's it, yeah.
Yeah, okay, a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, so, and that's a little bit, because when you go to half halt him, you pull his nose down.
Okay.
Rather than keeping his frame up and his hocks coming down. So you got to sit taller. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Better. Smile. Yeah. No, your teeth still look very white. You have to keep looking in the mirror. Are you ready? No. Relax. often roll the hands. Yeah, yeah. So the way he follows the bit in a novice test is not an issue for me.
Okay, as long as the rhythm doesn't change.
Yeah, the rhythm doesn't change and he accepts the bit straight away. Ready to roll, 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 roll. Yeah.
It's just when I go to take it back is when he then goes,
Yeah, but you got to stay straight in your body.
Okay.
Don't twist your body. Just stay, just breathe, turn, roll the hands, look straight. Well done, better. Okay, give him a trot in a minute. Ears up. Good. Now don't let the legs get any quicker. Breathe, 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 breathe. Good. Okay, sit
boy.
up, walk with his ears up. Then push the hands forward, get his nose straight.
And that's it, he wants to curve in on both reins as soon as I go into medium walk. He's like,
But it's
So I need more leg, don't I?
more leg, send him
straightness.
forward.
Yeah.
But I can guarantee you it's because when you train him with left bend or right bend. You don't train him to be straight.
Okay.
Okay. So that's what the key thing is that you just need to be looking straighter all the time.
Okay.
Arm is the engine and it needs to push the shoulders. So when they're in front of him, he does this. When they're like this, it's very hard for him. He crabs along.
Yeah.
That's exaggerated, but that's what happens. So you've got to position his nose in front of his chest.
Yeah.
So he's straight. And then when you soften the bit, he'll follow that right the way through. That's proper correct training. Okay.
You're going to speak at Susie. Don't be daft.
Take your time. And just be straight, pick a point, don't turn. Don't turn. Don't turn, don't turn. Good. Very good. Get your elbows in. That's it. Keep his nose in front of his chest. Shorten your reins. Shorten your reins, shorten your reins. Right, you want to dip his ears, get straight and roll the arms. Well done, a bit late, but
Yeah.
right, look between his ears, don't let the reins get too long. Look between his ears and roll the hands.
You cheeky monkey.
Yeah. Breathe. Take your time. Walk before the halt, just for one step. Good. Patting. Okay.
Good boy.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. When you go into your canter,
Yeah.
you got to get your reins
Yeah, through.
up the reins there. You
Shorter.
because you're here.
Yeah.
And then you're just hanging on.
Yeah.
You've got to get up here because then you'll soften.
Okay.
And he won't run. When he's here, you're in a driving seat,
Okay.
holding the reins. He's just
Go.
so you got to get the reins up here, then
So
canter.
they can step into it.
The half 50 meters back to the track, the one on the left rein was really good size. The one on the right rein you overshot again.
Okay.
Okay, so it's making sure that you ride that
To that 50, to that line again.
to that 3/4 line,
Yeah.
and then come around.
Okay.
But it's all to do with the fact that you're here turning him, so you're not really, you have no idea where he is.
Okay.
You know you want to go there.
I'm almost a bit too
but he's
ahead.
over here.
Okay.
You got to be here looking like this.
Mm-hmm.
So you're taking him where you're going. You'll then use
Yeah.
a bit more outside aids to
Okay.
get here, and
Yeah.
then you'll be there, all right? So
Good
I
boy.
think the trot walk trots were much better just
Yeah,
for being
thinking about going
looking
straight, yeah.
You have just got to nail that marker there and be trot, walk, trot, and
Yeah.
you are not going anywhere but over that marker. And then when you're in trot, go into the marker, look up and just put him on the track. Okay?
Yeah.
But during the transition, you cannot even think about turning onto the
Okay.
track, all right? But they were really good. But obviously, you got to be saying that to yourself. Go into your, it's free walk, isn't it? But you still want to think, although it's free walk, I always think teach the horse to do extended walk because
Okay.
you connected, you're riding the horse. As you come round and you get onto here, it's quite a deep turn, so don't rush to get across the arena.
Okay.
So get the horse travelling this way and then start your half turn, but you must send it down the rein
Yeah.
like this, not like this.
Yeah,
Okay.
when you said elbows together, I was like, oh yeah.
There.
Never thought of that.
And push them down, and I nearly have my knuckles like
Okay.
bouncing off of their shoulders. So your hands are in front, and then you know they're travelling to the contact down there, okay?
Yeah. And is he walking enough in the medium walk?
This is very good medium walk here.
Yeah, the one a minute ago wasn't though, was it?
You just want to keep his head straight.
Yeah, he felt a bit inside me again.
Yeah. It's about the straightness, that's the thing. Send him down the rein. Don't think about turning. There. Whoa.
Snatch.
Yeah,
I mean,
see-
if they snatch, what do you do?
Well, you shouldn't have let go quite so much.
Okay.
Because he was great, and
Yeah.
then you just dropped him.
Okay.
Right, straight. Don't bend him left. Good. Canter, short range, short range. Right. Sit him and shorten your reins. Already thinking, must be lighter in the contact, ready to give. So it's not a shock to him. Yeah, well done, not too bad.
It's still on the take back, gets aggro, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 3/4 line. Good. Right, now keep his ears up into the transition. Ears up. Better. Good.
Oh,
It's all right. Don't
That
rush.
wasn't great.
Don't rush. Better canter. Right, already be thinking, push the palms together and think you've got to have a lighter contact and follow his ears in the give and retake. Yeah, well done. Better retake. 3/4 line. 3/4 line. Good. Ears up. Keep his balance up. Yeah, better, Tina. Now keep his nose in the middle of his chest. Very good. Take your time. Don't rush. Don't rush. Into a walk step. Well, not bad. Slightly step right with his hind leg rather than under.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Give him a pat.
Fabulous, thank you.
That's all right.
Good boy.
Falling out left, and because he's on the right rein, that's why when you give, he does this with his head. He goes
Meh.
boom, boom,
Okay.
like that, because he suddenly can't hold. The bend's not around the right leg, it's because of the right rein. So that's why they ask you to give him retake. So what we need to do is get this hind leg into that outside rein.
Thanks, he's like, oh dear.
And also what I want to do is get him into the left canter and him turn down the long side and not gallop off with you.
Yeah, when you, yeah.
Because he's properly, like, fair play to you, because you sit up and it's like you've ridden for it, and I'm like, God, she's brave in the canter. Is that her or is that Banksy? I'm not really sure.
He says, when do I get to do medium canter in my tests, please?
Yeah, definitely. you were definitely there. I like the energy. I love the impulsion.
You know that word, Suze? He's using it.
You like the energy?
I like
He's
the
using it
energy.
just for you. Oh.
So it's about, you've got to sit in with that outside rein. I'm just teaching him now that he mustn't run down the long side.
Yeah.
Because then you can start to let go without
Makes
him
that look too easy, doesn't
running
he?
again.
Because he's just keeping him there with his seat.
Yeah, well, with you, he's definitely faster than that.
Thanks, Suze. Susie thinks I give him a lot more impulsion.
Yeah, you definitely do. But there's only little white boards to stop him like running off. That's the trouble. So.
Good boy. So good, isn't he? Very lucky. I know, but it's very lucky to be able to watch and learn as well. I think visual learning is so helpful. Trouble is, he's going to make me get back on and do it, isn't he? Or is he just going to wait and see if I replicate
So
it?
here now, I'm on the circle.
Yeah.
I'm already trying to offer my hands a little bit.
Yeah.
So when I get to this point, I'm hoping it's not going to be so much of a shock.
Oh, yeah.
It's better, but he's almost spooking from the reins a bit.
Yeah.
Because he's
Like
like,
he likes you hold. He's so used to me holding on to him, isn't he?
So, but here, this it feels like it's going to be better. I think it's going to be better.
Yeah. Well,
Okay?
yeah.
And then when you come back, just keep the bit level in the mouth. Like, so as I give,
Yeah. Yeah.
I literally come back a bit and the
otherwise-
bit's really level.
I'm changing where his head is, aren't I?
So I'm going to do this turn back and again, try and get the trot transition, teach him not to run. So as I turn here,
Yeah.
3/4 line, I'm coming back to the boards,
Yeah.
and I've got to say, because he wants to go through the right shoulder,
Yeah.
and then wait.
Yeah.
So in the test, you won't wait that much, but what I got to teach him to do is wait for me so I can put leg.
Yeah.
Then I can keep the balance. And the bit I didn't really get chance to sort of help you with,
Yeah.
when you come into the corner, just make him wait a bit here,
Yeah. Okay.
then
What,
ride.
a few like, almost smaller steps through the corner?
Yeah, then smaller steps,
Yeah.
then ride.
To get into it more.
So you teach him a more balanced, more engaged corner.
Yeah.
Then in your test, he'll anticipate that, and you can ride more forward through the corners without losing balance. So smaller steps, forward. Smaller steps, forward.
So much to think about, isn't it, Sus?
And just teach him that this is a normal way of going.
Yeah.
Now the balance is much better, yeah?
Yeah. Should I pick him up on Monday?
Yeah. You're doing amazing.
I mean, it
with
seems
him,
silly taking him back to Cornwall.
Forward. And back. So he's got to learn that when he collects,
Look at him. Yeah.
that he keeps trotting behind. He doesn't give up on you.
Yeah, it's like being at the gym, isn't it?
So collect, straight, 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 drop, drop, drop. Collect, drop, drop, drop.
With a little concentration face.
Then your corners become your friend rather than your enemy. Yeah, that's a good walk.
Good.
Very good walk, actually. Just be soft. Now outside rein. Go on, feel it. That's it. Now level your hands up with the bit and roll them as a pair. That's it. And then feel that you just literally roll them, don't throw them.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It's amazing.
Was it better?
Don't do any more. Don't ruin it.
I could do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy.
Like you say, it's about thinking about keeping it more parallel in his mouth.
Yeah. Yes. Then he doesn't.
And I only need to go to like that white bit of his. Oh, I'll get this way.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. 3/4 line. Don't rush. Keep it soft. Soft. Soft.
Don't spook
Soft. Soft. Ears up and slow. Yeah. Then you can ride the trot when, yeah, so there you could have put leg, yeah? Good. Outside rein. Outside rein. Ah, good. Good. Now bit level. Bit level. Get the hands level with the bit and roll the hands with him. Keep the hands in front of you. Hands in front of you. That's it. Well done. Yeah, it's just where you get a bit like this. You've got to get your hands rolling with him out in front of you. As a pair, your left arm has got to move. Now just think balance and softness, balance and softness, balance and softness, balance and softness, balance and softness.
Oh.
Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. Just slow the trot, then ride the trot.
Oh.
Well done, don't look down. So he won't drop you like that when he's not tired. Okay, he's just tired. Then leg. Yeah, better. That teaches you a bit more control and expression, okay? But that's going to take a bit of practice from you.
Yeah.
But that'll come. Okay, it's just bit by bit. That's it, don't lean. You don't need to lean, you just need to push.
Okay, good boy.
Push, push,
He's
push.
tired.
Well
Thank
done.
you very much. No, that was very good.
Very good.
It's worth the 3-hour drive. 3.5.
I hope so.
Right, nice halt though. You have to finish square, doesn't it?
Right,
He's like,
just-
anybody got treats?
I would just, just collect your reins up and do a nice transition and then you'll be good to go.
Good boy.
That was good.
Thank you.
No, really good.
Whew.
Excellent.
All done did. And that was really good. Really, really good. Although, I wish it was a few weeks out and I could come up every Friday for a few weeks. It's just so far. It is far, but it isn't far. It's always worth it once you're here. But it is a whole day taken up, isn't it? But we enjoy it and it is fun. And you guys at home enjoy watching too and learning along. So thank you all for watching. And yeah, Banks has had a little wash off. And he's going to have a breather, a few hours breather. We're going to do a bit of spectating because Alex has got a few more to ride. He's about to jump a couple. And yeah, Suze can ask questions galore, learn away. What did you learn in that session, Suze? What did you learn? You did learn?
I learnt that Banksy likes to run away with Tina and not with Alex.
Tina almost gives Banksy too much impulsion.
Tina gives Banks too much impulsion. However, your give and retake by the end was excellent.
Yeah, so I'm going to try and replicate that on Tuesday.
Yeah. And
he made it look so easy.
Alex
though,
is just so nice, guys. He's so nice. He makes it just easy to understand.
And
doesn't say anything complicated.
Yeah, exactly. He's just offered to come to Cornwall.
Oh, yeah. There you go,
Sign
guys.
up below.
Sign up.
2-day clinic. Oh, look, Banksy's watching and learning now. Yeah, no, he's very keen.
Do you reckon if I took Sprite along, he would give me a lesson on Sprite?
Yeah. He's just completely reiterated, though, how much it's all about discipline.
Oh,
and
yeah,
straight, nothing overcomplicated.
No,
just
staying straight and balanced.
Yeah, and it's amazing what that achieves, isn't it? Banksy agrees, and he liked having Uncle Alex on his back again for 10 minutes, didn't you? He says, I'll stay here, I like it here. He's so relaxed here, considering at other yards he can get quite tense. And
Oh, can he?
yeah. You like it, don't you? It's a lovely, relaxed atmosphere to learn in. Right.
And he loves a kiss and cuddle, doesn't he, Banksy?
Banksy loves a kiss and cuddle.
And a treat.
And a treat. He says, actually, I'm due a treat, Suze.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They're in your door.
They're in my door, I'll go and get them.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes.
We've had a good few hours rest and we very much enjoyed watching Alex jump his horses and teach a couple of his working pupils, which is good, wasn't it? Very educational and informative. And now it's our time. Our turn? Our turn. Now it's our turn. Our time to shine. I've got to stop getting nervous about jumping, it's ridiculous. I'm not nervous about cross country at all, I'm nervous about show jumping. And it's annoying me. But this is going to be a really good session. It's going to be really beneficial, Banks, and we're going to go full of confidence. You've knocked loads of hay in there. Are you going to have a little drink or not? No, you're going to have a drink all day, of course you won't. Right. Yeah, we're going to be good. Positive mental attitude. Get your tacked up.
So just do a couple little gear changes. And this freight, yeah, whoa, okay, yeah. That's plenty of canter.
Jumping from cliffs so high.
Yeah, good. And I like this with his head up and neck out a bit. That's really good.
Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get
Yeah, and now more gear
from
change
the
back.
ground.
Sit him.
We can do the forward one.
Exactly. And this is the one that you've got to work on, because then your reins get long and get stuck in your... It's the same with the flat work, yeah?
Yeah.
It's when you just get a little bit stuck in your waist there. That's it. Then back. Then soften. Remember, when you come back, you've got to soften. Yeah. Not throw the reins away. This is... Okay, let's just walk a minute, because I noticed you do this in the flat work. And
I'm too dramatic in all of it.
And you've got this thing, you throw the inside rein at it. So then he twists his head.
Ah, okay, so that's why.
When you sit, just soften.
Yeah.
Just literally, it's about relaxing.
And still keeping a bit parallel.
It's not a give and retake, it's a relax.
Okay.
So you hold him, you relax, so then if he goes to tip out of balance, you're there straight away. Trouble is, if you throw the reins at him and he goes out of balance, he's down here and then you're struggling. Whereas you could easily come round, go to sit him, offer the reins, sit him, offer the reins, and do like 3 or 4 what are half halts really.
Yeah.
And then still be able to jump the fence.
Okay, rather than I
Otherwise,
end up going forwards as well.
You either let go and he's on there, and so then you're too scared to let go, and then you hang on to him all the way, yeah. So you've got to get used to it. Actually, I've got him back. I've got to let go, then reapply, let go, reapply, but just little bits. Okay, do a couple little gear changes on the right, and then just on the left, sorry, and then come down that line. It's 3 strides and 3 strides. And remember, when you come back, if your hands are stuck in your waist, that's when you need fractionally shorter reins. That's it. Okay. So work your way around, come down the line of cross poles.
And then coming off the left or right?
Off the left, down the line from the yellow cross pole. When you get in there, Tina, just stay really straight and parallel in your body. Good. Excellent. Okay. Then little half halt, soften, half halt, soften. Just when you after the fences and in between, you've got to get into the habit of this and this. Not just either hold, give, or let him flop.
Okay.
He's got to get used to you riding him like that.
But still keeping my leg on as well.
But still, yeah, because otherwise what happens, like when we had the little bit in the flat work and I got on him, I went to half halt him and he's like, oh, that's hard work. And he gave up in the canter on me. He's got to get used to the fact he's got to keep going in the canter.
Yeah.
You all right? We'll come right rein, jump the red upright, coming up towards the stable block. Then round, jump the green oxer coming this way, straight.
Nice rhythm.
And remember, after the blue fence, you need to
move
kick
away
him
straight away.
Move away, and then you have to balance to keep the straightness on the exit. All right? Don't overfold, Tina. Yeah. Just keep your body taller over the jump. Body tall. Super.
Oh, I overshot that. Sorry, babe.
Go on. Good. A big pat. Super.
I massively overshot that turn. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's a shame really because actually it was going really nicely. The jump over the oxer was much better because your body was taller.
Yeah, sat back a bit.
It's just you put lots of energy in, which is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
But you've got to send that energy in the right direction, which is over the jump, not through the jump.
Yeah.
Okay. And these are going to be similar sort of size to what you're jumping at the show. So, you know, I mean, he's doing a great job.
Yep.
And I thought the balance was good. I think we will do, maybe jump the little red upright going the opposite way and then come round to that one more time. Okay. Just so you can get that turn a little bit.
Yeah, I think what I did is I went to look at the jump and then I was like, oh no, focus on him. And then I was like, oh, now I've gone back too far.
Yeah, so when you're jumping and you feel that your canter's good, then your whole focus is the jump. Once you get that line to the jump, then look beyond it. Yeah. Okay, that's what your vision needs to be doing, okay? Yeah. So to get to this red upright, come between these two.
Between the double. Okay.
Yeah, between the double. Pick up that line and then you've just got to balance your canter, come round. But you were very good in the middle here, okay? I thought you rode this section really, really well.
Yeah, we stayed straight. The only thing I did do on landing is I went right straight away, didn't I?
Yeah, but...
I knew I did it.
Yeah, we don't need to be too picky. You did a lot good, so... Okay. Keep your body tall, remember. Body tall. Good. Look up. Look beyond the fence. Keep going, go on. Oh.
Ah, no. I reverted.
Yeah, so, well, what you've got to decide is if you chip in at the beginning,
I've then got to wait, yeah.
You're likely going to have to wait.
Yeah.
But what you need to do in training is keep teaching him to travel, because at least then he was in front of you.
Yeah.
What you don't want to do is wait and have him behind you. But when you came round, I think if you'd looked beyond the fence, you would have kept the canter going. Okay. But you were like, gosh, that's a big distance. But that's the distance you want, really. You've just got to teach yourself to get there.
Yeah, and I almost overshot the corner again a bit. I was like, oh.
It's yeah, but you were pretty straight. Okay. And actually, even though you put the 5 instead of the 4, you stayed really straight through the double, and then you made the 1 stride coming out. Okay. Which is the most important, that he's true in the doubles. Okay. About this line, and I'm gonna put some wings there because I want to fabricate something like some trees being in the way.
We're replicating a bit of a cross-country jump. Good boy, though. Tree, is it?
They're dead trees.
That's a Christmas tree.
I don't really know. I haven't the sort of tools to go and chop one down for you right now, but this is the best I can do. So you can still sight it because they won't be so mean to you that it'll be blind.
Uh-huh.
But it does force you to have to jump this here.
Yep.
I've also
Accuracy.
given you a slightly nicer ground line, which I'm sure they will at the
Yeah.
show, which then
show.
takes you on a nice curve. But if you jump this well,
Yeah.
the skinny on the exit is really quite easy because you're already going to turn and be dead straight for it. It's not like if you made this easier, then the skinny's harder, but the trees are there, so it forces you to jump. So
And through that then, would I still be keeping my hands nice and neat together, or would I be opening my inside rein to guide him to where he's going?
I think when you get to, you'd have really narrow channel over the parallel, and as you get here, you would slightly open it to turn his shoulders, and then you'll then narrow, and this is the bit you open and then try and be channeled again, okay?
Yeah.
But the key is to just, when you get to the takeoff point of the fence, you're really like, there it is.
Yeah.
His front feet are right at the base of it, and you're eliminating any other options.
Yeah.
Okay? So when you come on this line, you need to be dead sure. You're going to come off the... No,
Right rein through...
you're coming left rein, because
Oh, yeah,
we
I
looked
am.
at your course, yeah?
Yeah.
So you're going to come round the back of here, left rein, and so you need to be a bit fuller in the turn.
Yeah.
So a little bit deeper in the turn.
Uh-huh.
And when you come and jump this, I'd be aiming for the white band here of this front bit.
Yeah.
And I'd be looking to ride the horse as if he was going to be to the left-hand side of the wing, yeah?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So then when you land over here,
Yeah.
you travel first step this way, you open your right rein, and then it's bang,
Straight ahead of you.
job done. All right? Happy days?
Yeah.
Just because, which side could the horse run out? What might you do? Yes.
Switch.
Even though it's like your little guiding tool, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. Very good.
He went into cross-country mode then.
Yeah, well, I think the difference for you is with the jumping,
Yeah.
you are more careful. With the cross country there, you were like, that's the line, that's the distance
yeah.
you're taking off.
Yeah.
So he went into it. I believe you instigate that.
Yeah.
So you can do that for the jumping also, I think.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? I just think you've got to come around there and instead of be like,
Being a bit
"Oh my
too
gosh."
cautious, yeah.
Because there you didn't worry about knocking a pole down. You were just like, I've got to ride that line to get to that skinny.
Yeah.
You just rode that. I've got to jump that fence on that line
yeah,
like that.
because he generally
to get
is
to
careful, isn't he? It's just
Yeah,
when I
yeah.
interfere too much. Okay.
Yeah. So that would be my thing.
I would say we're better at cross country than show jumping, but I don't want to tempt fate.
Right. So we're going to do. Yeah, we don't really need to make it any bigger. It's actually plenty big enough. But what I'd like to do, just to make it a little bit harder, is I want you to jump cross pole to cross pole,
Yeah.
then do the left turn and the line. So you're having to jump, organise the turn a little bit, and
Yeah.
then
Keep moving in balance.
yeah, because were you pleased with how you jumped that?
Yes, but it wouldn't have been I wouldn't have been neat, would I? Did I do a little flap?
No, I thought it was very good.
Oh, okay.
Like, okay, now he knows where he's going, he'll be smoother.
Yeah.
Yeah, not quite perfect, but he got a very good.
Damn, he hurt me.
I don't miss much,
Even in this wind.
but he'll lock on, yeah? So,
Yeah.
so left-handed, cross pole to cross pole, then make your turn, pick up that line. You picked up the line really well.
Yeah, I think we took off where I intended to.
You were bang on the line.
Okay.
Okay, off you go.
No, not motorbike.
Have control, body tall. Body tall. Look up. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You can't stop in cross country. Now get on the line and keep your body up.
Stop.
Get your body up. Okay, good. Yeah, and this is why I said you got to carry on, because you got to learn not to flap when things are not 100% perfect.
I want to get on the left leg.
Yeah, no, and we all would love to do that.
Yeah.
You know, but if
I
you're
wouldn't
not,
have thought about that cross country.
No.
Yeah.
You would have just galloped round. And then you were like, oh my gosh, and now I'm thinking about his leg and not concentrate on the line. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, by the time you got down to business, you were great. Okay? Power and straight. So I think you've got no issues with that whatsoever. Now what we're going to do is
especially when there's flags.
There's flags, is very helpful.
Yeah.
Do you know, when I jump skinnies as well, I always have the wings.
Yeah.
So they're flags.
That's nice.
Horses learn to go
through.
between the stuff, okay? So I don't think about tricking them without stuff at the side.
No,
What's
no
the
need
point?
of that, yeah.
Just teach them to go through the middle of the flags. Just the same sort of rhythm, but keep the body tall, and just see what the difference is coming down there. Look up. Keep your body tall. Leg. Body tall. Good.
Okay, a good slide into the first one ever.
It's okay, don't worry.
Sorry?
Don't worry about it.
No.
Do you know what? It wasn't a bad distance.
No.
You're just a little bit close. You had to make
And
an
we know he
adjustment.
prefers that to long.
Yeah, you cannot be a hooligan, but you got good rhythm and you kept good balance and good direction.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. If you've got everything aligned for him, he'll do that all day long.
Yeah.
And it gives you then options this end.
Okay.
You know, and your decision making there is quite good.
Okay.
You know, you can get halfway and say, actually, it's not going to happen. You know, I need to put the extra one in. Or you, like there, you were like, no, come on, Banks, get there.
Yeah.
And you've got to see what the ground's like. You're jumping on grass. So you're going to have to decide, actually, will he travel when I need him to travel? Or actually, if I land, if I add at the first, he's not going to make that 5-stride distance. I'm going to go 6 or something, you know? Like, because actually put the energy back in, but keep him compressed to keep his bottom in the right place. I thought you might put 5 in there because it's a bit of a curve, right? It's on 4, but I thought you'd put 5 in there. But you've hit 4 every single time. But I think you make it happen, and I think you've just got to think the same
For show jumping.
for show jumping a little bit. But the thing is with show jumping, you have to be so disciplined with your body.
Okay,
Otherwise,
so that's when we'll...
if you're travelling and your body collapses, the jump will collapse.
Okay.
All right, so you got to think, I'm travelling, but I'm really going to be disciplined with my body so his shoulders can come up.
Yeah.
That's all. So the last thing, if I were you, before I went into the show jumping, I'd say, right, good canter, but keep your shoulders up.
Okay.
Keep your shoulders back. Okay? That's what you got to think. Every warm-up jump, shoulders back. Get yourself in the habit. Anything else you want to do?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, you sure? You pleased? I think you just got to get there and do it now.
I know. I was kind of like, oh, do we build a corner? But you don't really need to, do you?
Thing is, this is
like a corner, yeah. And like you said, it's not really a corner anyway.
Do you know, and I don't really jump corners on poles because I just think they're a bit... but that is your line, because what they've done with your corner is actually you're jumping the fence squarer like this, and then they've just put that pole there, like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
and then a Christmas tree. Cool.
So they've done that.
So the only other one that I was going to show you, which looks really huge, but it'll be fine because we love cross country, is we've got as well on a tight right angle turn. So the A is about, I think it's 4 or 5 strides, and then we've got to turn sharp left to that. Yeah. But it's quite inviting, isn't it? I reckon they might put some trees and stuff around it as well.
Yeah, it doesn't look very big and it's quite broad.
Yeah, true.
So all it is about getting to the middle, really. So
staying straight, yeah.
Yeah.
And again with that, say that walk to like 4 or 5, I would normally be tentative and think, well, because of him, we'll put in 5. But actually, I don't really want to get too deep to something like that, do I?
You actually, no, to that you do want to be quite close.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, because the the profile of it
Yeah.
allows you, and
they can pick
anything
up
that's
without-
skinnier, be a bit closer.
Okay.
But what you want to do is jump the fence and ride the line, get in front of it. And then if he goes on the early one, that's wonderful. But if he then adds,
Yeah.
you're straight.
Yeah, true.
You've got to prioritise
Yeah.
what's important, and being square and straight to it is the most important thing. So you just turn him and you're there.
That's the jump. Yeah.
To be honest, like those fences, they can trot over.
Yeah.
You know, so it doesn't matter if they suddenly have to make that little adjustment and jump.
Yeah.
Lovely profile. You know, your job is just to make sure you close down the options that are out there.
Yeah, which is if I'm going gung-ho over A to try and get the 4, I'm more likely to go past it, aren't I?
Yeah, and I think William Fox Pitt was at a championship on that chilly morning once, and there was this rail at the top of a slope down to this skinny, and it was a long 3 strides. That horse was a massive stride, massive jump, and he jumped that and chased it a little bit down there, thinking he had to get there on the 3, and then it ran out because it wasn't focused.
Yeah.
If he just kept the line, it probably would have either added or probably would have just seen it and took off a bit earlier.
Yeah.
But so what you mustn't do is chase the
them.
distance,
Yeah.
ride the balance in the line,
Yeah.
and then the distance will come for you, all right?
Okay. Yep.
But we can practice something like that if you want to, which is a 90-degree turn to it, if you would like.
Just once maybe, but then like I think as long
And
as
it's-
that
and
goes
it's
fine,
left.
we'll have done enough. Because like I said, he doesn't need to do.
Well, I think, like, he's jumped well, so
Hasn't he? Yeah,
what you
really
don't want to
good,
do is
thank you.
punish him by making him do more than he really needs to do.
No.
Try not to listen to any of it.
Yeah.
And I don't really watch masses,
No.
and I'm very selective about who I watch on which horses that I watch it on.
bet.
And I think it's really important for people, because otherwise,
So would you then choose to watch somebody that's maybe on a are there similar horses to Gwendiva? But
similar
way of doing it,
and
tackling
similar sort of style, similar attitude to the way of riding. So, like, I'm a very forward rider.
it. Yeah.
So I would always choose to teach my horses to go on a more forward distance than a closing distance, even though you need that ability. So my horses expect to land and travel.
Yeah.
So if a distance was, say, on, I don't know, say 21 yards, right? So that's a very long 4 strides.
Right.
So some people would come in and say, right, well, actually, I'm going to ride a line on 5. Whereas I'd be like, actually, I'm going to watch another forward-going horse, and actually it might ride across
if they
country
make it fine.
on a very even 4 strides.
Yeah.
So that's the sort of thing, but I wouldn't be looking to do the 5, I'd be looking to do the 4. You know, so, but that's because I'm competitive and I'm riding for the time, and you need to at 5-star level.
Oh God, yeah.
You can't afford to put extra strides in anywhere. But yeah, I'm very selective about which horses and which riders. And then
attention to
sometimes
them,
you
isn't
just got to go with your gut. Okay, so we're going to come right-handed
Yeah.
to this, jump it very, very straight, and then we're going to then turn left-handed to this. I am going to put these in the way so you can't make
Because that is sort of like where they'll just put like a boulder or there'll be a undulation or something.
Yeah,
that you've
because
got to get
otherwise
round,
you
won't
could just make that really, really easy. So what they're challenging you here is actually, if your horse is too strong,
Yeah.
you're going to struggle to suddenly make that turn. So they're going to force you to make that. So what they're looking for
Good boy.
is for you to have the ability to have a big, wide jump over the table, and then the control to sit, turn, and jump something that's a little bit narrower. Okay, and I specifically put the shoulder on that side because that's the side which is
Pushing
you're
you
more likely
out.
to
Yeah,
run
yeah.
out. So that's the side of the jump I want you to jump.
Okay, and I'm coming off the right rein.
Come on, yeah, cut off the right rein.
Boy, and we're done, mate.
Have a really good jump at this. Okay, so I want you to jump it like it is a table. Make it quite wide. She doesn't know it's that wide. Good body position over the oxer. Now keep your body up.
Not quite as smooth as I thought it might be.
Yeah, so But we can slightly iron that out.
Sorry, that's bad downward transition.
You were very good, like really good over this actually.
Yeah.
Your body was...
I don't think I looked soon enough.
No, you were fine. Your body was up well.
Yeah.
But what you then did, you went like this with your body.
That way.
And because you're like, I want you to go left. So he then fell left.
Yeah.
Which then meant had to re-square. That's where your little jiggle was. If you came round, kept your body just tall and central, I think it would have been better. So let's do that one more time. Don't tip. Well done.
Yeah.
Good. Oh, sorry.
We got a bit deep, but...
Yeah, but that's because you're making ground up now.
Yeah, we went big over the first one.
Yeah. You're making ground up. But that's the...
I wanted to say, can I do third time lucky, but I'm not going to because it's not worth it.
So
it's fine, isn't it?
So what do you want? What would you want
I just
from
don't think it felt smooth, but I guess if it doesn't always, does it?
What do you want for it to be better?
My balance.
Right. In which way? That you feel more comfortable here?
Probably, yeah, so that it rides smoother, so that I place him better into that fence. I got deep, didn't I?
Yeah, but you were very straight.
Okay, so that was fine.
So for me, what you done, and he made the adjustment.
Yeah.
And jumped the fence, and your body was in a good position.
He did make me realise I didn't have a martingale on.
But when you're jumping,
yeah.
That's all you need to do.
Okay.
Like, come here, yeah, okay, you'd save half a second if it was smoother, but off that turn, you're a bit dictated with the distance.
Yeah, true.
So if you then say, I want to go 4
yeah.
and absolutely hoolie at it, how's that going to be better balanced and smoother?
It's not.
It's not. You made a very smooth turn.
Yeah.
What I would say is when you come over here, it probably feels a bit, what I would say, rapid, a bit rushed before you turn. And I think that's why you feel it could be smoother.
Okay.
And I just think that's just you just breathing and allowing that to happen a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, but it's...
No, definitely pleased with that.
You know, you are... If I was scoring over this, I would come half a gear slower than you, right? Because I'm like, oh, you know, tentative and all that. Whereas you're
he took
like
off on a good stride there.
Yeah, you're like gunning it at it. So
I was riding it cross country.
Exactly. Do you know? And in that sense, you're like way braver.
Yeah.
And this is giving you a realistic cross country feel.
Yeah.
It won't be tough.
Exactly, 100%.
It won't be tougher than that on the cross country.
No.
And you're like niggling about small stuff, but when you get back clear after the cross country, you'll be elated, and it won't matter if this felt a tiny bit rapid, you had to pull the left rein a bit or whatever.
Exactly.
Actually, the balance and the accuracy was really good. So.
And his keenness just to go straight over it. Yeah, exactly. No, brilliant. He doesn't need to do any more. He's been fantastic.
Yeah, I think when you watch it back, you'll be surprised because what you feel looks a bit ugly doesn't look it.
Okay.
And your body was way better the second time.
Okay.
You'll see from the first to the second time how his wobble came from your wobble.
Yeah.
All right, and yeah, I think that's really evident.
Thanks.
Good.
No, I enjoyed that. Thank you.
No.
I needed to do that. Yeah, it's been so hard to know what to do with him like the last week, really.
Yeah.
But trouble is, he doesn't really seem to run out of enthusiasm.
But that's good. That's what you want.
Yeah.
That's a proper event horse.
Yeah.
Well done.
Thank you.
One last thing to say. Good luck. Yeah, very, very, very excited. Top job.
After last year, I'm just like, as long as we get there and do the dressage, I'll be happy. But
Yeah,
we need to do all 3. We want to complete, don't we? That's the aim.
Yeah, well, you look in good condition. He looks great.
Yeah.
And you stand as good a chance as anyone else taking home some prizes. Well done.
Thank you very,
Super
very
job. Well done, Banks.
He's like, I love it here. You've only turned the camera on because you caught Banksy snoozing, but now I've had to break a bit downhill. He's waking up. Oh, he's woken up. He's had a good snooze. Oh, I'm very proud of him. He was a very good boy, and I'm proud of me because I think that went well. That went very well. There weren't any wobbles. And there nearly was when we had a tiny bit of a chip in, but then Alex was like, just don't panic, like, just keep riding straight, it's fine, it doesn't matter. Like, stop overthinking it. So yeah, I'm chuffed, really pleased, and glad. Thank you so much for coming to us as well.
You're welcome.
But yeah, glad we made the effort to get up there, because this morning when we left home and that road was closed, it was a bit like, do we cancel? Do we try and take a massive long detour, which would have been a hell of a lot more miles? Yeah, no, it was worth it, and I'm very, very glad, and I'm just so grateful to him for giving up his time for us when it's so close to Badminton as well for him himself. And what did he say? He had 12 horses to ride today.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Like, we ended up witnessing and experiencing, learning from him riding a large number of them, which was really nice to watch as well. I didn't actually film much because, one, it's him training his horses, and two, it's nice to just actually watch and learn and just being in the moment ourselves, because very, very lucky, very fortunate to get to train with him, and like I say, for him to give up his time to help little old us, and he loves Banksy, and he's so good with Banksy too, and it was really nice of him to have a little sit again and just to explain to me the feel of the give and retake, because again, that's something that I am massively, stupidly overthinking and over panicking about, like our dressage judge told me. And it doesn't need to be so complicated, just simply go with the stride and come back again. And no need for any flappy or erraticness. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking, because I think what I thought was going to be a short and sweet vlog has probably ended up being pretty long, which obviously I'm going to want to include most of it, as I really enjoy editing it and learning back whilst editing it too, because sometimes when you're actually on the horse and in the moment and concentrating on everything that you want to do, it's very hard to then hear everything that Alex is saying, but also to absorb it all and actually process what he means by it and why he's telling you to do that. So when I'm editing it back, it's always nice to be able to reiterate that into the brain and sort of relearn it at the same time too. So
You are very dark in this clip.
that's because the sun's right there.
I know.
Anyways, we are nearly home. We are going to stop and get something yummy for Din Din's, because what time is it? It's
At 8 p.m.
8 p.m. A long old day, but very much enjoyed it. I've absolutely loved the training and the journey of getting to Badminton this time round. What will be on the day, but I'm going to do my very best to put into action everything that I've learned and try to remember everything and to focus and to be in the zone, I guess is the word, but also to make sure I don't put too much pressure on myself and to also enjoy being there with my precious boy. We have definitely put in a lot of dedication, determination and discipline, so let's just hope it pays off. Oh, I just want to go across that finish line and feel the elation. You know, that feeling that you just wish you could bottle. So that is the aim. I want a good dressage. I want a clear show jumping, but I'll take 4 faults. No more than that, please. And I definitely want to clear within the time cross country, which I'm feeling very positive that we're going to get. So bring it on. Thank you all for watching and supporting our journey. Thank you everybody for coming. And a little Emily Dunstan's ringing me, so we better answer the phone, Suze, or you better answer the phone. Bye! Final pre-badminton, pre or post? No, pre-badminton words from Emily. Is she still Dunstan on my phone?
Yeah.
Sorry, Emily Dobson.
Am I still Dunstan? I quite like that though, don't worry about that.
Quite like that.
What's your final words? You're on camera.
Before what? Before badminton?
Yeah.
I'm going to say my top tips for badminton.
Okay, good. We like that. We love tips.
Okay, so top tips is... Actually, I'm sorry.
Oh, she's
Sounds
under
a bit
pressure.
soppy, but
Don't let pressure get to you.
It sounds a bit soppy, but you've done so well in the last, I'm going to say 18 months of not listening to outside influence. And I think you need to carry that on, and even when you are out on that cross-country course, you need to just carry on and ride your own badminton. Don't listen to anything outside of what's going on or what people are finding with fences or anything like that. I think you just need to kick on, trust Banksy,
Yeah.
and ride as a partnership. Because that's what you do every time, and you always do very, very well. The moment that you allow negative thoughts or other people's opinions come into it, that's when you don't do so well.
Yeah.
So carry on,
instructor's word for it. I know, deep down, I know Banksy, and I know, like, obviously Cam knows him really well, Alex knows him really well. We'll do one of the on-course walks too, but at the end of the day, it's me and him that I have to go with, isn't it?
Exactly.
Roll them as a pair. That's it. And then feel that you just literally roll them, don't throw them.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. It's amazing.
Is it better?
Don't do any more. Don't ruin it.